if you make YouTube videos, you might need to recreate thumbnails that you've done, or you might even want to emulate somebody else's thumbnails. So in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using a couple of my favorite tools. Some free, some paid. Let's just jump right in. So as you can see here on the screen, I've got this YouTube thumbnail here. This was actually not created from scratch. It was created in one of my favorite programs, Artspace AI. But let me show you how I did it, because it only took me a couple of seconds. I actually went over to my YouTube channel, grabbed this thumbnail right here, and took a snapshot of it, popped it into ChatGPT right up here, and gave it this very simple prompt. Create a prompt to create a YouTube video thumbnail like the one here using descriptive language. Very simple one-sentence prompt, and it comes back with a very detailed prompt. Now this is using ChatGPT 4.0, which is a paid account. If you don't have the paid account, I'm not sure if you can upload images like this yet, but I'm going to show you exactly how I did this like within minutes. We'll do another one. So before I went over to Artspace AI, I decided I would give ChatGPT a chance and have them recreate the video. Then I remembered everything comes out squares with them, but either way, it wasn't too bad. Of course, the text was messed up, and the image is definitely fake looking. It's, you know, it's definitely AI and not even close to being realistic. So I went back and forth. Well, let me just jump into, I'll show you the full creation canvas that I used. The first video I did was this one in the top left here. Let's just zoom right in. It came out really good, although the text was messed up. I used the Model Nova 2024 Flux, which is a version of Flux, and the text usually comes out really good. You can see they messed up some of the text there, so we'll jump out. And this was basically, I clicked the button, that long prompt, clicked the button 4 times until I got to this third one. Actually, the third and fourth one both came out pretty good. But this is the one I just showed you. This one came out perfect on the text. It looks really good all the way around. This would be ready to go if I was doing a YouTube video with somebody else in it. Obviously, that's not me, but it looks a lot more realistic than what ChatGPT came back with. And then another step that I did is I took the initial prompt and I made it shorter, and I ran it a couple times down here. Let's just jump into this one, and you can see there's one misspelling on the text, but if you run it a couple times, you will get it to be perfect. This one repeats the word any, but that's actually okay if you're wanting text in the image, so in the thumbnail. So yeah, you have a really easy way. Let me show you exactly how I did this, and then things you can do. One other quick note before I jump into that. In fact, on the next one, what we're going to do is we are going to take the concept, the overall design, and we're going to change from the 1080 by 1920. I'm sorry, we're going to change by the 1920 by 1080, the landscape version, and flip it to the portrait version, the 1080 by 1920. So say you want to take one video and convert it over to shorts. This lets you do that quickly and easily. So just while I go over and do that, let's just click this button, and then I'll show you exactly how to do that. So this is going to run, so you can just kind of see it's going to be a similar video thumbnail, but the portrait style for your shorts. So let me jump over to how I did it. Alright, so basically you can take any video. Let me jump over to YouTube. Take any video on your channel or somebody else's channel and recreate it. Now, on every Windows PC, and I'm pretty sure there's probably something similar on Macs, you just use some type of snipping tool. And I'm going to close this so I can get a new one. There's the snipping tool. It's a free tool to just do a quick screenshot. Okay, so here we have the snipping tool. You click new, figure out the video you want to get a screenshot of. Let's see, I'm going to do this one. Right click, copy, jump over to ChatGPT. Well, I'll even start a brand new chat here just so that you can see. Okay, so you right click and paste that image in there, uploads the image. I am going to grab the same exact prompt. And let it run. Very quickly it comes back with the instructions. I can already tell this one's pretty long, usually the shorter, more concise prompts do well. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna try both ways on this one. Please make this more concise. Just one simple follow-up. So I've got two variations. And let's just jump right over. See that came out pretty good. The any aspect ratio one. Look at that. Let's zoom in on that real quick. Yeah, so pretty cool, easy way. And the funny thing is staying with the consistent character look in here too. Even though Artspace AI says that the seed image doesn't take effect in the Flux model, it seems to be when you're running the same prompts in the same canvas, you seem to get a decent amount of consistency there. The other models that Artspace AI, as a side note, do allow seed images, so you can certainly make slight variations and or upload your own image and make something very similar quickly and easily with those. But I like the new 24 Flux because of the text, frankly. Alright, so let's do this. Let's move this one over here. We're going to get this in view a little bit better, and we're going to pop that new prompt in here. Oh, let me get my head out of the way there, and zoom in a little bit. We'll go ahead and run that prompt, the big one. And then once that's done running, we'll try the smaller one. I need to read this prompt, so while that's happening, I'll read this. Design a YouTube thumbnail featuring a bold and dynamic title and bright neon color lettering that reads custom GPT hacks with a glowing effect. Include an engaging, enthusiastic person pointing directly at the viewer, placed slightly to the right behind the person showcasing. So you can go ahead and pause the video and read this if you want, but it's got a lot of detail in that prompt. The next one is a little bit shorter. Actually, I'm going to even make it more concise. Please make yeah, here we go. This one's probably going to come out the best, but let's try them all while we're at it. Meanwhile, there we go. Okay, so that one changed this a little bit, but hey, this still got some similarities. That's cool. All right, let's go to the mid-range one. We'll keep the same. All right, and while that one's going, grab that one. That came out pretty cool. All right, so I popped the smaller one in here. Let's try that one. And while that's loading, of course, you can come in here and you can change stuff and run it with new words, shorten up the words, add things. You can do whatever you want in here. Get rid of these quotes. I'm not sure if it's going to have any effect. All right, pretty cool. So you've got a little bit of variety, but you can see the text is coming out great. So there's a few minor corrections that you might need to make. This is another note on Artspace AI. It's kind of hit or miss, but there is an option. There is a tool. Let's just jump in here. I'll show you.